Dismantling of transmission assembly. The transmission assembly consists of selector cam, selector fork rod with washers and selector forks, main shaft and lay shaft. The first gear pinion on the lay shaft runs on 24 bearing needles. Remove the sliding pinion for first and third gears. Between the third and second gear pinion, a spacer is installed. The fifth gear pinion on the main shaft runs on 24 bearing needles as well. Remove the fourth and fifth gear sliding pinion. Dismount the fourth gear pinion. Finally, examine all transmission components for signs of wear. Check the selector forks for absolute rectangularity to the selector fork rod. Examine all selector forks for signs of bluing or wear. The 3-degree angles machined on both sides of the dogs should not be rounded off. Make sure the lay shaft lubrication bore for the third gear pinion and the second gear pinion is absolutely free. To start with the assembly, first complete the main shaft. Fourth gear pinion, shim, circlip. Fourth and fifth gear sliding pinion, spacer, 24 bearing needles, fifth gear pinion, spacer, circlip. Afterwards, pre-assemble the lay shaft with installed second gear sliding pinion. Second gear sliding pinion, spacer, third gear pinion, splined thrust washer, circlip, first and second gear sliding pinion, spacer, 24 bearing needles, first gear pinion, spacer, circlip. Use the transmission assembly device to locate all components. Insert the main shaft and the lay shaft. Install the selector forks 010 011 and 012 into the sliding pinion grooves. Insert the selector fork rod. Fit the selector cam. For checking, both transmission shafts can be rotated in any direction with the neutral gear stop groove pointing upward. Clutch dismantling. The distance between pressure plate and clutch drum indicates the clutch service limit. Whenever the gap falls short of 0.5 millimeters or the clutch develops functional trouble, the clutch has to be dismantled. When using the assembly device, always install the primary transmission pinion with clutch center. Fit the clutch. Make sure the pressure plate mates with the support bolts of the device. Screw the handle nut to the clutch pressure bearing, but do not apply any pressure. Flatten the tab washers and unscrew all 6 nuts. Release the handle nut. Remove the pressure flange. Take out the springs and spacers. Flatten all 6 tab washers and remove the screws. Dismantle the clutch into its component parts. Examine the bonded plates for wear. The service limit is 2.7 millimeters. Check plain plates for signs of bluing and replace distorted plates. Put the pressure plate on the support of the assembly device to start clutch mounting. Fit the clutch drum. Fit a bonded plate and install alternately 5 bonded and 4 plain plates. Mount the clutch body. Fit the tab washers, tighten the 6 screws and secure.